I'm watching the Hodge twins, man. They always crack me up. I love me some Hodge twins. You know, the way they say it's going to be a good show. It's going to be a good show. So Saturday morning, just hanging out. Had my coffee. Got a new diaper on. Got my blood pressure medicine going. Oh boy. Just doing the daggone thing. Just doing the do. I'm doing the do, and you can be you. We'd be just fine. Okay. Got myself a pair of glasses. Wearing the shirt that Terry sent me. Wearing the shirt that Terry sent me. So I prayed for everybody this morning. I prayed for Chris at Global Rapture Watchers about his blood pressure. I prayed for Tom at Watchman River about the neuropathy in his hands. Spraying says, Jesus loves you. And Sad says, hi, old Pop. What's up, Sads? So, namaste. Namaste, bye. So, what time is it in India anyway? So, I want to see. I want to see how. Oh boy. Just bags and bags of medicine. Stray Kids Lover. That's a really creepy handle. What do you mean by Stray Kid Lover? So, Stray Kids Lover. That's a really creepy handle. A Stray Kid Lover. So you're saying by your handle that you're youth attracted. You're youth attracted. And my channel doesn't get into that. My channel does not get into that business of people saying they're youth attracted. We call that pedophilia. And if you a pedophile, you're not coming on my channel. You're not coming. Faik Mobarbik says, hi. Elijah says, I'm back and it's my birthday. Let's everyone say happy birthday to Elijah. How old are you? How old are you, Elijah? How old are you today? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Elijah. Happy birthday to you. I'm just checking my heart. My heart been a little rumbly lately. So it's a little rumbly. It's a little rumbly, but it'll be okay. So Bailey is one of my regulars. Bailey says, good morning. Elijah's 18 years old. Okay. I will give you a very important piece of advice, Elijah. Keep in mind that you are no longer a minor, okay? So a lot of stuff that you may have been getting away with under the radar, you will not be able to get away with now that you're 18, you're considered an adult. So make sure that you carry yourself like an adult so you don't wind up on vacation, if you know what I mean. Fox 24 says hi. Bailey says, how old are you? They're 18 and I'm 70. So Denny's going to be timed out. Denny's going to be timed out for 5 minutes. So if I ignore your comment, it's because it's inappropriate. Okay. If your comment's inappropriate, I'm certainly not going to mention it. No, I do not do weed. What's up, Art? Thank goodness for having you on channel. The knuckleheads are out early today. So Bing says, love you, Grandpa, love you back. Elijah says, okay. So Kyler says, hi, hello. Oh boy, I got a hi, hello. Reminds me of that nun in the Sister Act where the nun stands up and she says, we'd like to give a great hi, hello to Sister Mary Clarence. I love that part. We'd like to give a great hi, hello. And then she says, hi, hello. So I wonder if I could find that. Adeline Marie says hello. So Fatoni says HTD. Andrew says hi. Sandro says hi. Elijah is still here. I'm a Marine. I'm a Marine from the 16th Bravo Division. Served 40 years in Brazil. Thank you for your service, sir. Thank you for your service. Kyler says you're the best. Thank you, Kyler. Kayla says hi. Adeline says hello. Art, my prime moderators on channel. Randy says hi. Gutman's bro, Santa Claus when he watched Tic Tac. Sandro says hi. Andrew says you're going to eat. So have a good day, Sandro. Sonic fan says hi. Sigma dog says hi. Leave him alone. He's cool. Don't troll Pops. That's the way to do it. And don't forget to sign up and like and share and all of that other stuff. Bailey's eating cold spaghetti for breakfast. My sister-in-law ate cold spaghetti while she was sitting on the toilet. She was sitting on the toilet one morning talking to my brother, eating cold spaghetti. She absolutely had no shame. Sitting on the toilet eating cold spaghetti. Twister says hi. I loved her dearly, though. I loved my sister-in-law dearly. So Sydney says, I like the stream. Thank you, Sydney. So I set up my Cash App. You all told me to get a Cash App. So I set up a Cash App is $ old pop pop OLD POP the number 2 and the letter U. Old pop pop to you is my Cash App. You all told me to get a Cash App, so I did. What's up, Will? Will says hi. So, I love the one sister out of that movie, Sister Act. So the internet is really slow today for some reason. Jay says, hi. Hi, Jay. How come you have a sad face, Jay? What's going on that you got a sad face? So, remember that movie, Paper Moon? Ain't no good to have a sad face. Ain't no good to you'll have bone structure soon. I used to not have bone structure. You're going to have bone structure. It's not good to have a sad face. So, Sydney says, got to go. Bye, Sydney. James says, hi from Italy. Flavio says, hiya. Will says, can you read my comment? Yes, I just did. Flavio says, hi. Bailey, would be weird if I got a tattoo of you. No, I'd be flattered. Now, don't get it on your butt or anything like that. You know, I thought, to tell you the truth, I thought about getting a tattoo that said dad on my butt when I was a kid because I always had dad riding my butt. And after he passed away, I thought about getting a tattoo of that said dad on my butt. So when people ask me, why do you have dad on your butt? You know, I always had dad riding my butt when I was a kid. So internet says no connection. Uh-oh. So that means I'm using all of my data up to live stream. Bailey's going to have me tattooed on their chest. That's cool. That's cool. That's what you want. Go for it. Sister Act, sister says hi. I love this one sister in Sister Act. Says hi. You know, she says a great hi and hello. So, and I love when Glee does it. I love when Glee does stuff with the guy in the wheelchair. Drip King says hi. What am I doing? I am lying down bedridden for going on 8 years, having a live stream with my fam, my YT family. So, and I'm trying to earn enough money for a new bed. I've been in the same bed for 12 years, and I need a new bed. I'm trying to save up for a new bed. Robin says Merry Christmas. Muhammad says they're from Indonesia. Cool beans. We love our Indonesian brothers and sisters. So I don't agree with Whoopi Goldberg, but I love Sister Act. She did a good job with that. I didn't like Whoopi Goldberg in Star Trek, though. You know, when she was a prophetess, that was a little bit boring. But Sister Act was good. I love that. I love when Mary Clarence prays. Yea, though I go through the valley of no food. You know, now she was supposed to be raised Catholic. She should know how to pray over her meal, you know. So I didn't really buy that part. It's 6:40 a.m. for you, Adam. So you're out in California or something. Drip King says, hope I feel better soon. I'll feel better when I'm in heaven. I'll feel better. So
to us from a somewhat progressive.
I love this part.
However, she is eager to embrace a more
So-
disciplined life, and I am sure will make every effort to conform to our ways. Not in my purse. Would you like to be seated? Thank you.
I love this one sister, the one sister that is really awkward. So this is the sister I like.
Yes, Mary Pat.
Reverend Mother, on behalf of all the sisters here at St. Catherine's, I'd like to offer a great big hi there and hello to Sister Mary Clarence. Hi. And as part of the welcome, I thought that maybe our new sister could offer today's blessing.
I love that
is very
sister,
thoughtful
man.
of you, Mary Patrick, but I really
I love Mary Patrick, man. She cracks me up. No, my Timmy was Ann's boy. Ann and I were going to get married, and I was going to adopt Timmy because, as you know, I'm intersexed. I'm a bearded lady. So Timmy was Ann's son. I always considered Timmy my son because I was the only father that Timmy knew before he got squashed by Ann's car because Ann carelessly left the car running in the driveway. You know, why would you bring that up, as painful as that is? You know the deal with that, or you wouldn't have brought it up. And you bring up something really painful. I'm 70 years old, and I'm 70 years old, and that is really that's really obtuse of you to bring that up when you knew the story about Timmy being run over, and you know my deal. So 2 + 2 = 4. And why you had to bring that up, I'm 70 years old and it still hurts like yesterday. I'm gonna go pop out.